damn it.
Good evening.
Well, this doesn't seem too bad.
This is sharp enough as it is.
What a day.
I'd like to...
Certainly.
That's fine.
You want the rough practice, or...
I just...
And what will you...
Give me a mace.
And what weapon?
Take a mace.
As you...
Sure.
Can I start fighting at last? Mister! Oh! Come on! Oh, heck, you... He came, he saw, he... Oh! Missed your turn when they were handing out sense, eh? You shot yourself! I can... That's enough.
Lord be with you.
Are you sure it's me?
You and Noah.
Do we know each other? You don't look familiar.
No, we don't. But we were destined to meet.
What do you mean?
I dreamt about you on St. John's Eve, and then again a few more times.
Are you confusing me with someone else?
Oh no, I had a dream about you, and you looked exactly like this. Those eyes, the hair, that nose, exactly as I remember it.
Well, all right. What is it you need?
What do you think? A groom?
A groom? It's a little hasty for my liking. I mean, I've never seen you before in my life.
That is of no matter. See, on St. John's Eve, all us village girls floated wreaths. Hannah's bobbed its way to the other bank. Eliza's fell to pieces, but mine floated the furthest of all. And then that night, I dreamt of you.
What was that you said about wreaths?
You're not from around these parts, are you? Me and the girls release them on the water every St. John's Eve. If your wreath reaches the other side, it means you will soon be married. But if it sinks or breaks up, yours will be a miserable marriage. And mine got swept downstream to who knows where.
And that means...
When I wed, my husband will take me away from here.
You say you dreamt about me?
And more than once at that. But the first time was on St. John's Eve, and that means something.
Does it now? And what?
That it will come true. I picked 9 flowers at night, put them under my pillow, and you know the rest.
Thanks for the explanation. I don't want to dampen your spirits, but you must be mistaken. I have no plans to marry just yet. And I can't, anyway.
But... my dreams...
And if you are to marry away from here...
I'm not saying he has to be from far away.
I'm not a city lad.
Scarlet, you're a village... Well, it certainly could... I bid you safe... Scarlet, he says. What a woeful prize that would have been.
It's almost ready.
Just a moment.
I'm here! Now you're going to get it! Damn it! Don't you know how to ride a horse?
A fountain? Where does the water come from? Here, in the middle of the city.
A sweet red, a sparkling white, a tasteful... God grant you health.
What are you doing here, Goodman?
What does it look like? I'm handing out wine from my vineyard.
You're giving it away for free?
My vineyard is new, and the folks in this town are damn stubborn. So I figured I'd pour a cask or two into them, and maybe they'd get a taste for it. What about your good self? Would you like to try it?
Free wine? I'd be a fool to say no to that.
My thoughts exactly, Goodman. Here you are, to your health. I'm curious what you'll think of it.
I have to say, I didn't expect that. You're right, it has a real bite to it.
Forgive me, Goodman, but say no more. In vino veritas, and the truth in my wine is that I'm a fool, an idiot whose wife is cuckolding him, whose children can't stand him, and even the dog pisses in his boots every morning. And my wine tastes like dog piss as well. I never should have bought that damned vineyard. If it wasn't for those fucking monks selling their wine everywhere they can, I might have a chance. Not like this.
Is there anything I could do to help you?
With the dog pissing in my boots? Well, I'm not sure. I tried sticking his snout in it, putting pepper in my boots, and nothing worked. Piss in my boots again the next morning.
I meant your business troubles.
Oh, I see. Maybe you could. If you're not from around here, that is.
No, I'm not.
Allow me to introduce myself. Caspar Rudolph, vineyard owner and a not very successful wine seller.
I'm Henry.
Maybe you could help me, Henry. I'm looking for someone who's not well known in Kuttenberg. Someone who can pretend to be someone else, if you know what I mean.
Sure, why not? If all you need is someone folk won't recognize.
The monks in Setlet's monastery make excellent wine. They call it the monastery's secret. People can't get enough of it, and I can't figure out what their secret is. But I intend to find out.
Right. I understand what you want from me. But if it's a secret, it won't be easy.
No, it won't. But don't worry, I have a plan. The custodian of the monastery vineyard has a relative in town, and this Havel is a real know-it-all. When it comes, if you were to pose as a sommelier who's just come back from abroad, I'm sure...
You want me to be smellier? I don't see...
Not smellier, sommelier. It's a wine expert. It'll be easy. I have some books about wine at home. Maybe Havel's a bit thick anyway, so...
The book might come in handy. Can I borrow it?
When I said I have it, that wasn't, entirely accurate.
What's the truth, then?
The book belongs to me, but I lent it to someone, and she hasn't given it back yet. Miss Adleta Manlica should have it. I lent it to her during our... which has come to an end.
Didn't you say you're married?
What has that to do with any...
Oh, I'm sure your wife wouldn't mind if you asked an old girlfriend to...
Oh dear. Adleta used to have rather more friends than might be... But her family's patience ran out, so they arranged her marriage and put an end to her death. Since then, Adleta has been confined to her room and...
And you want me to break in?
Well... yes. Master Adleta is either locked in her room or walks in the gardens behind the Italian... The Manlicas don't want any...
It doesn't matter. I'll find...
Great! Any more?
Do you have any idea?
They're monks, so it could be anything. Maybe they put the crushed...
Do you really think Havel would just tell me this?
Havel really is a bit...
I'll get right on it then.
Excellent. And don't forget, making... You look like you can handle it. Good. God be with you, good sir.
Easy, good horse.
How come you weren't in church on Sunday?
Whoa!
Wasn't feeling well.
Not feeling well, huh? You got drunk again, didn't you?
No, of course not. I was feeling under the weather in the evening, and the next morning I just couldn't.
My God! You're all...
What's new in...
My Marav, he's a mine gaffer. And I reckon he might have... You can find him every evening. Oh, and the sword-fighting master Nicholas from... I hear some sword fighters came here. Anyway, just go to Merchant Street. That's where they have... And that's about it.
Sounds interesting.
Be together after death.
I'm telling you, one mass.
You don't care about us at all. Why did you marry that old battle axe anyway? Because... have been together in this life too.